Welcome in to the RXFL, and we got a good one coming your way. It's a Thursday night battle as we enter into Week 13. We are inching closer and closer and closer to the postseason, and we got a good one coming up, like we just said. It is going to be the Chicago Cougars and the Columbus Aviators, meaning you're getting Dan Marino versus Joe Montana. Now they've duked it out. Obviously, Miami Dolphins and San Francisco 49ers in real life, and as part of the Revolution League. Of course, Dan Marino spent the beginning of his Revolution career with the Ann Arbor Annihilators before spending a year with the New York, New Jersey Nightmare. And of course, Joe Montana spending his entire Revolution career with the Salt Lake City Fury. Now Columbus and Chicago. Columbus having a much better season than the Chicago Cougars. Now the Chicago Wolverines doing much, much better. Chicago Cougars, though, they are in a spot where the season is pretty much going to come down to these next couple of weeks. Now, it's still not looking good for them. Obviously, if you look at their standings here in the National, they are way down. They're number 30th overall, so it's not good. But they finished this thing out 8-8. There's opportunities here. Obviously, it would take a lot, but Mexico City can finish 8-8. The Mutiny can finish 8-8. The Rhinos can finish at 7-9. The Desperados, the Aviators, who are right there, can also finish. So there's still an opportunity for the Cougars, but it's a must-win. You would think that the playoffs for the Cougars, if they want to get there, it's going to start tonight. For the Columbus Aviators, they are sitting in a tie for first place. So this is I would say, a must-win for them as well, because if they get the win and the Desperados slip up, all of a sudden the Aviators, they're sitting at 8-4. They're in a prime spot now. They still have the Benjamins on their tail, and the Marshalls are creeping up as well with their 4-7 record. Remember, just like the NFL, every team that wins their division, they get that playoff spot. So you got number 11, you got number 30, and we're going to duke it out here on Thursday Night Football. Let me double check real quick the audio settings. I tweaked them. We did our live stream not too long ago with the Denver Broncos, and I dropped the audio for the commentators down, and I don't know if it came over or not. I think I had this set a little lower, so I am going to bump this down even more. I'm going to bump this down to 45. I'll have to double check what I do with the Denver Broncos. I'm going to bump this down to 45 as well. That way, I'm going to bump this down a little bit too, so it's not so overpowering. And you guys, let me know in the comments, because I'm not going to be able to listen along. But let me know if this sounds good. And this is going to be a two-parter. So we're going to do both parts here tonight on Twitch, and we're going to upload them over on YouTube. So you can check out all the archive stuff on YouTube. We're going to get all the plugs out of the way coming up here. We give them the all black. I kind of like that look as opposed to the black and white, because it's too much like the Desperados. So dig that there. And for the Chicago Cougars here, I think they have like a tan, or they have an all white option. So let's randomize it up. Let's see what we land on. And we're going to stop now. And they're going to go with the all white on the road here. So disappointing. Obviously, the first game you guys saw of the Revolution League involved the Chicago Cougars, and I think a lot of people, there's a lot of hype surrounding them because of Dan Marino and Dan Marino's success in the Revolution League. And the fact that they've come out here, Dan Marino, of course, put the best 5 seasons in the Revolution League together, but has not been able to put it together with the Cougars. Let's listen to the coach for a moment. He'll hype you up for the pregame. We'll be back in just a moment.
Between the Chicago Cougars and the Columbus Aviators. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Cougars and the Columbus Aviators. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
All right, guys. Well, there's your little introduction there. And we'll go ahead and plug away as we're getting to the beginning stage of this game. If you're looking for NBA Playgrounds, we'll be back with that. We'll finish off the rest of Week 4 in time, but it was a football mood today, right? We got to get some football in us. I'm going to do a quick mic check as well, just so we don't have another disaster on our hands here. So give me a moment. Disaster on our hands here. And you can hear me. And I don't think the announcers are overpowering me that much. So here comes Dan Marino, or statistically has not had a bad year. It's just taken, some time for his team to get clicking. Unlike Mexico City, which was their foes in Week 1, which seemed to do really good here this season. So here we go. Our XFL Thursday night. We got some good games coming up here in the Week 13. I mean, the Austin-Chicago game at the bottom of your screen. That could have potentially been a good game to stream. But I think we said we were going to go with the London and Sacramento game, right? The Monarchs and the Redwoods. Quick plugs here in the early going. If you're watching here on Twitch, we stream live all of these games on Twitch. So we're doing the Twitch live streaming, and then we upload to YouTube. So if you want to tune in, if you want to keep up live, we try to keep up with a Tuesday, Thursday, and a weekend schedule, with Sunday being a Patreon day where we get some Patreon content. So be on the lookout. Coming up this Sunday, I'm looking at maybe doing some more Mortal Kombat this weekend, so keep your eye out, as it's going to be a quick third down. So if you're watching on Twitch, TV Sports 27 on Twitch, hit the follow button. We're getting close to 100 Twitchers over there, so follow us there. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Help us get to 1,000 over there. We keep losing. I don't know. Maybe people don't like the Pokemon or what they've been looking for, but we were doing pretty good with the subscribers, and it seems like with each new video we upload on YouTube, we lose about a subscriber. We were in the high 500s, and we've dropped to like 530 now, so I don't know what the heck is going on, but let me know if you don't like what we're doing. Let me know so I can try to fix it. But I suppose just unsubscribing is one way, but then I won't know what you don't like. Look at that, broken ribs. Hayes is out, but so that's gonna be rough for the Cougars, who already have in a bad way. But Joe Horn, not a bad substitute coming in here. Bo Jackson, look at this. We were hyping up Montana and Marino. You forget you get Bo Jackson out there, 23 yards to kick off the game here for the Columbus Aviators. So follow on Twitch, TV Sports 27, and subscribe, thumbs up on YouTube, TV Sports 27 Sports Gaming, and check us out at patreon.com/TV Sports 27. That's where you can really help out the channel. Get some real paper. There's no ads over there. You get a lot of bonus content. We have over 150 bonus and classic video that you can only see on TV Sports 27 Patreon. So hours upon hours upon hours of bonus and classic content. The archives, the TV Sports Archives is up. $5 gets you in the door, and we want to thank our upper level patrons right now. We want to thank Justin Russell. We want to thank Mr. Maple. We want to thank Jonathan Harrigan. And, of course, Kay Duckman, who is our Ultra fan, who in a couple of weeks is going to have his next Ultra fan stream. And I understand there's going to be more Denver Broncos franchise coming your way. So be on the lookout for that. So Patreon, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, TV Sports 27 on Twitter. That's where you can interact with us, ask us the questions one-on-one, and all that good stuff. So with all that out of the way, we can continue on here with this pretty important Week 13 game Thursday night, and it's 3rd and 1, and they're going to throw the football, and Montana, it's going to be intercepted by Ty Law. So on 3rd and 1, I mean, it's not quite the Pete Carroll play, and Ty Law is going to go pick 6 with Bo Jackson barreling down. So on 3rd and 1, rather than run the ball with Bo Jackson, they try to throw it, and it goes for a pick 6. Now, Ty Law was talking a lot in the news this week. I mean, there's a lot of hype around this one, right? This Super Bowl 19 rematch. And Ty Law, you know, he went on Undisputed, and he was talking to Shannon, and he said, you know, he was talking about how he was going to help, he was going to pull this team into the postseason, and he was going to do it at the expense of Joe Montana. Well, look at that. I mean, he just right off the bat, interception, pick 6, and we'll see if Montana can answer back here on the home turf and on the sideline right now. Ty Law, he getting into the face. He getting into the face of the fans right now. They need to get separated down there. My goodness. It's getting heated. Ty Law looking to get another pick off of Joe Montana. So back to the Aviators. Delayed handoff, and that may have been to the detriment of Bo Jackson and company. There's Ray Lewis. So 2nd and long now for the Aviators, and Montana sets up the screen to Jackson, and he will get the first down. There's Ty Law in there again. Ty Law and Bo Jackson exchanging some words. Jackson throwing it right back to Ty Law. That's what you got to watch out for. We're going to start making some little storylines here. We're going to hype up this thing up as we're getting into the postseason, folks. Back to Jackson. Last week, Bo Jackson, 236, 3 touchdowns. Trying to close in on that 1,000-yard season. Oh, look at this. Could be a potential blitz coming. Montana got the peek around. And it is a blitz. He gets rid of it to Kellen Winslow. First down.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Montana to throw it again. He's going to go, and oh, he went double coverage, and he challenged Ty Law again. John Lynch back there as well. John Lynch taking a break from his 49er administrative duties. 2nd and 10. Quick one from Montana, tipped. Incomplete. That was in danger of being intercepted.
24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
I think it's going to be a shootout. You hear the commentators here? 3rd and 10. Plenty of time. First down.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
The money throw. There's some more John going on between Ty Law and Bo Jackson. And Bo Jackson and Ray Lewis as well. exchanging some words. This is getting interesting. This is getting heated right now, folks. We got the mics where they're mic'd up down there. XFL style. Montana wide open. Ken Burrow. And he's going to come up injured. Now, I don't know. There's going to be more John on the field. This is kind of turned into a rivalry between, Columbus and Chicago. Pretty close, right? Ohio and Illinois. They're saying that might have been a low hit. A purposeful injury. What do you guys think?
So first and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick six.
Columbus, formerly the Columbus Crusaders, had their inaugural season last year in the Revolution League. Chicago Cougars, an expansion team here. Chicago getting 2 teams here. Second and goal. And I did not see Dawkins there as Montana throws another pick, because if you rewind it back, there's a big old dialogue box. Ugh, I hate that. I think they got rid of that in recent Maddens. I don't think you can rewind back on Twitch. You can rewind on YouTube. But the little blocking box, I didn't see him there. Let's see if we can make the play make sense. There's the little box that says an ACL sprain. So Jones has to come in. There's a little box that says like shed the tackle or whatever, and it covers up because right here. So the box is right there, and it covers up, so I did not see Dawkins there. But you know what? So I'm thinking he's cutting across wide open. But we can just say that was an errant throw. I mean, he is open if Montana squeezes it in here. But realistically, I would say the throw was off center because the ball should have been here. And instead he throws it right on he threw it right to Dawkins. So some more chatter on the field. But now the Cougars backed way up, and they're going to go with the fullback give. Is that the Dirty Bird himself, Jamal Anderson?
What are they fighting for now going forward?
He didn't make it to the Atlanta Dirty Birds. Continuing with the heavy set formation.
You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position.
And Westbrook.
And then the players and the coaching staff right now.
Driven back, so the running game of the Cougars. No good.
A tackle for loss there, 2 last week. He's tough.
And on 3rd and 6, looking like Marino got to put the ball in the air here. And he finds Harrison. A lot of hype around Marvin Harrison Jr. coming into pro football soon. What do you guys think of him? I know a lot of Cardinal fans are hoping, they're loading up on draft picks next year. They're hoping he becomes a part of the team. Marino, nobody was open, and Marino just got rid of it. And that is going to conclude. No, it is not going to conclude. We're going to look at the defense.
They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week.
The defense of the Aviators.
4 times through interceptions. Do you now decide
who is going to be your player to watch on both sides? Let me know in the comments. Aviators, Cougars. And as we're getting down to the end of the season here, who is your prediction to win it all? Who is going to win? I guess we still call it the Revolution Bowl? The RXFL, the Legends Bowl? Who do you think is going to win the championship? What team? You got a couple of 10-win squads there. A lot of people have their eyes on. First down, Cougars.
First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner.
Draw play to Westbrook, and this Aviators defense not allowing any running room.
And they connected there and picked up a first down.
First quarter winds down. This is going to do it for the first quarter. And Marino can't even get the snap away, so 7 on the board, and it was that pick 6 by Ty Law. Cougars 7, Aviators nothing. Aviators with a win here, closing in on a playoff bid. A Cougars victory. The 30th team in the league keeps their postseason hopes alive. A low pass as Marino got laid out, but Woods coming back, making the grab.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
25 yards. You heard it here first, folks. 25 yards. You're going to get that Dallas-Mexico City game. That's going to be a big business game. That's going to be one of the primetime battles. Oh, my goodness. They hitting down there. Is that Richard Sherman? And Sherman's talking some noise. This one's getting ugly, folks. We might see a brawl break out. We might have to see some ejections here. A fist going to get thrown. Sherman versus Ty Law. Come on. Second and 11. Marino. Oh, and another big hit. And there's Richard Sherman. Back to back. So 3rd and 11. Cougars, they're in field goal range if they don't take a sack here. You know, some teams... Oh, my goodness, that was a really high pass. Joe Horn got it, though. He's a backup coming in now in injured relief. That was a really rough pass from Marino. You know, a lot of coaches may just run the ball there on 3rd and long and played for the field goal. No, not the 8-loss Cougars. They want to get that win. They want that postseason bid. And they're coming up on another touchdown here. We got Luna the Cat, the official mascot of TB Sports 27. No problem. Johnson walks it right in. Touchdown, Cougars.
Touchdown number 8 on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight ahead power, and they got it done.
Well, you cannot ask for a better outing so far for the 8-loss, 30th ranked Chicago Cougars. Oh, hello, Luna. Luna the cat. Cat crazy time. You want to bring one of your toys? And this is where now it's going to get even more exciting because you got this defense that's been talking noise all week. A lot of noise for an 8-loss team. And seeing what kind of damage they can do here to Joe Montana. Devin Hester still looking for a big kick return.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good.
Bo Jackson, he had a few big runs early on, but you can see not too many yards, just 26 of them. Coming off a 200-plus yard performance a week ago, and Bo Jackson just running over guys. Maybe they start to establish a running game here. I don't know if there's been so much hype around this Montana Ty Law situation. They've been wanting to run the ball. There's a first down. John Lynch. You got heavy hitters on this Cougars team. I mean, you got all these teams stacked with legends, so eventually, you know, there's going to be good teams and bad teams. It's kind of surprising. You got Lynch, Ty Law, you got Ray Lewis. A pretty heavy-hitting, respectable defense. And when Dan Marino on the other side, again, coming off of 5 of the greatest seasons in RFL history, including a Revolution Bowl victory in Season 4, Marino almost slipped it past Winslow, not even looking, and now Dan Marino starting, or I should say Montana, pardon me, got my M's mixed up. M&M. Montana now looking in a good spot.
Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard.
Ray Lewis got in there. I think Childress was in on that one as well.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when
So Montana drops back to the gun here once again. Oh! Is that Washington? So 3rd and 9. And Aviators going empty. Empty set. Empty play. Here we go. Here we go. Montana dropping back. Quick throw. Knocked away again. This Cougar defense.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far
on their home turf.
You know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard.
We should make some rule. I don't know. Can we make it in week 13? Where like you have to have punt returns, like they do in the XFL. We have that rule for kickoffs. I don't want to just coffin corner these all day. Although that was a very solid coffin corner. Maybe we'll come up with a rule. I don't know what it'd be. If it's a touchback, we give them like an extra 5 yards on a penalty or something. I don't know. Okay, this is a fairly big drive as Johnson, he's going to get a nice first down run there. I mean, it goes without saying. Look at the score. Chicago goes up in enemy territory against a team that's fighting for first place in the East, in the National East, National North battle. It could be 21-0. Now, the way this Cougar defense has come out playing here today so far, I mean, this would be a shocker, I think, on paper. Man, Marino, I think, was about loading up to let that one go. And Arabaseli came in and got that sack. He put him down. Marino, yeah, you saw Marino stepping up, just getting ready to launch that thing down the field. Incomplete. Cougars go empty set here. Now look at the Aviators. Are we going to get a little blitzky here? We are. Quick release, Joe Horn. 2 very nice catches in relief. We got an upset brewing here on Thursday night. You know these Thursday night games are always iffy. You got teams coming off a short rest. Marino, he doesn't have much speed. He just saw an opening. Everyone was covered. And instead, I don't think he got anything out of it. He did not. So it served nothing but just get himself banged up. Now they're going to line up in I formation here. And it's going to be a play fake. And it did not bite. Grantham momentarily bit. If you guys saw that. And then he turned right around and got the tackle. So I formation again. Play fake, and Marino going down the field. It is incomplete. It's dropped. So now Columbus, 2-minute drill. Who better? I mean, how many Super Bowls did the man stepping on the field win with his 2-minute drills? There's Devin Hester. Devin Hester. Oh, look at Devin Hester go. There was a pretty, for Madden standards, that's a pretty good punt return right there. So 4 Super Bowls to his name. The winner of the first Revolution Bowl with the Salt Lake City Fury over the San Antonio Dragons.
Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not
Let's see what Montana could do. Keep an eye on Ty Law. That's the battle. You know Montana's a good guy. He doesn't want to engage in that kind of stuff. Montana's going to let his throw in. Oh, another interception. That's the second one for Dawkins. That's 3 interceptions in the first half for Joe Montana. Dawkins and Ty Law, and Dawkins is talking, and we got some fight going. Bo Jackson and Dawkins doing some shoving down there. The officials got to break this one up. It's getting ugly right now. It's getting ugly in Thursday night.
14-0. Points here, that could really put him in command.
Montana.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're
He's going to have a hell of a halftime speech. Hell of a house. Grantham. Oh, and you see a shove there. Grantham not too. Oh, my goodness. Did he just kick? Is there going to be an ejection here? This, woo, this game. Trying to get into field goal range. Wide open. They left Woods. I don't know what happened to the defense there.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
More talking. More jaw-jacking. Clock will continue to run. Under a minute to play here. And Marino can't get rid of it. Benaric. So the O-line of the Chicago Cougars letting their guys down just a little bit here. 2nd and 17. They would love to at least just get into field goal range here. Joe Horn. That's the first time he's been upended.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away.
Madden, look at this. Madden says chew the clock. Man, I don't like any of this because we at least want to get into field goal range, I would think. Maybe we'll do a little pistol formation here. Yeah, let's do a little PA. We'll do a little in the booth. PA slide, PA slide. Mic'd up. Play fake. There's the slide. Oh! The block not picked up. And it's a sack. And I don't think either team wants to try to run another play. Not enough time, I think, for the Aviators. But, I mean, it was the play action was beautiful. But Montana, I should say Marino, Montana cheering from the sideline. But Marino turns around, boom! Speared right to the turf. Tough acting, acting. And I don't even want to run another play. Can I chew the clock? Or are they going to make me sit? Come on, Madden. There really needs to be a button, like a play. People have been asking this for years in Madden. Go to the half or end the quarter when nobody, you know what I mean? Like, why do we have to sit here? Anyway, that's going to be the first half. Wow, upset brewing here in Columbus. The Chicago Cougars up 14-0. Joe Montana doesn't know if he's going left, doesn't know if he's going right. They're fighting out there. They're brawling. If you're watching on Twitch, we're going to be back in just a couple of moments for the second half. If you're watching on YouTube, we got the second half coming your way shortly. It's going to be either tomorrow or 2 days from now. Be on the lookout. You should see the schedule every time we upload. You'll see when it's coming out. But the second half, man, it is going to be big business. Big slate of games coming this week, including, you're looking at it, the Golden Eagles and the Desperados is going to be good. The Dirty Birds and the Lancers. My goodness, we got good stuff coming. We'll see you guys for the second half.